I get a lot of questions asking, is it worth it? Is Hondata worth the $700? My answer to that is yes. Here is why. First thing we're gonna talk about with the Hondata Flashpro is the adjustability. I'm gonna break it down in a few different sections for you guys on why Hondata is worth the $700. So the first thing that is awesome about this device is the ability to upload like 40 to 50 different base maps that are already currently on this piece of equipment right here, straight to your ECU. It actually has the race calibrations on there, which they run on map, which are very, very powerful for what they are, and that's what I'm currently running right now. Next thing we're gonna talk about is the launch control. Now, literally, mine's already all set up, so I don't have this plugged in yet, but all you do is clutch in and press cancel, and look at that. I'll be able to see my launch control. So put it in first, give it some gas. You can also change it if you clutch in and press up 10 on the acceleration, or you can lower it by pressing down 10 on the decel. Also, another thing that's really cool before I get into pulls about Flashpro is the just adjustability of everything. You can adjust your fuel if you know what you're doing, your timing, your governor, pretty much everything you can think of. But I'm not gonna mess with any of the fuel timing. I'm gonna leave that to a professional because I'm not really experienced in that area. So now we're gonna talk about the whole performance, and we're gonna talk about the feel of the Honda. Like, how does it feel? Does it compare to stock, or did it increase from stock as far as power wise? The rev hang is definitely gone, guys. This thing shifts way faster, and it holds power throughout the power band, no matter what gear you're in or what RPM you're at. It's just, the power is all right there, guys, and it pulls so hard. So does lowering the VTEC, you know, make a difference? Like VTEC and VTC, it makes a difference, guys. I know a lot of you say you should leave your VTEC higher up in the RPMs. Well, if you have the right supporting modifications, like an intake, header, or exhaust, that's gonna help you more mid-range pretty much, and that's exactly what I have. So the base map I'm running is VTEC it's at 4250 for the lower and 59 for the upper, and it makes a huge difference. Can't forget about the smooth power band. Like, yeah, you don't have that aggressive VTEC crossover anymore higher up stock, but it just feels way better, and everything is so much more smoother, and it just pulls through every gear pretty much. So I got a special request from like 2 of you guys pretty much asking like to compare my car against Nigel's car. Nigel's car, I'll put a link in the description. So pretty much the difference between our two is, I would say they're very similar in power. The only thing is, I think his is a little bit faster because he has a 3-inch exhaust versus a 2.5-inch. And when you have a 3-inch on a K-Series, that is like the best to run because it makes everything breathe a lot more, and you get a lot of potential in the top end power. So answering your question, I hope that answers all your questions I wanted to know. My final opinion and everything about the Flashpro, I would highly recommend Hondata 100% to anybody with a Honda. It has the ability to turn your Honda into something